It's time for UFC 200. Let's check it out. I got some quick picks for this card. Starting off, Miesha Tate, Amanda Nunez. Of course, Tate is the champion. Nunez, good challenger. Some first-round finishes on a record. Tate finds a way to win usually. I'm going to go with Nunez. Cards no bet, 3.30 over at 5 dimes. And I think it's going to be a hellish first and second round for Tate. But she's going to win by doing what Joanna did yesterday and use third, fourth, fifth to beat Nunez, get her tired. But I think Nunez has a good enough chance to win this, but I do not like Nunez via decision, so I'm going Nunez, card no bet. All right, Lesnar Hunt. Everyone is on the hype train. Not everyone's on the hype train, but everyone's heard about the hype. Brock Lesnar's back, and he's fighting Hunt. Of course, in this picture, they've made them look about the same height, but they're not at all. And let's see here. I mean, Brock is just bigger, taller. I mean, they had to cut to 265, but Brock is definitely bigger than Hunt, and that's saying something. Regardless, we know what each guy's games are. Lesnar needs double leg takedown, hard, plows through people. Hunt rips people's heads off. That's pretty much it. Hunt is definitely a very technical striker, and Lesnar is a very technical wrestler. Lesnar said he's confident in his striking. I'm not. And I think Hunt's just going to rip his face off. So I'm going with Hunt, the favorite. And if you have balls, then you can just start second round for 2.240. I'm still debating that, but I'm going to go with Hunt. You get about 1.6 over at 5 dimes. I don't think Lesnar's going to be able to cut this. All right, we've got Anderson, the Spider, Silva coming in for John Jones against Daniel Cormier. Interesting fight. 205, not 210. And the odds are so out of whack. I'm going with Silva here. You get 5.0, 5.1, and something around there at 5 dimes. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, Cormier will probably just take him down and beat him up. But I think Anderson Silva has got a good chance here, actually. And those odds are crazy. I'm going to definitely take him. And I think he's going to be able to do something. If you disagree with me, that's cool, but you could also check out Goes the Distance, pays 2.4, I believe, right now at 5 dimes. Also an interesting, it's only a 3-round fight, guys. And Anderson Silva joked at the conference that he's going to have to run a lot, and then he said, "Oh, sorry, boss, I came to fight." But we all know that he can do that. He is able to just stay on the outside, run away, and just troll people for rounds, and he does not care. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that either, even though it is UFC 200. So I'm down with Silva here. All right, Aldo, Edgar. I'm going to go with Edgar. I think Edgar is fast. He's definitely got excellent wrestling, and I think he's going to be able to give Aldo a lot of problems. I don't think Aldo is going to want to kick as much as he usually does against someone like Edgar that can take him down, hold him down, uses good wrestling, and Edgar doesn't have to depend on his wrestling. Edgar is durable. He's got a good chin. Edgar has survived some really crazy first rounds. We might see that. We might see Aldo come on really strong in the first round, but I think Frankie Edgar's got this. That's my pick. You get about even odds for both, about 1.8 or 1.9, depending on how it's fluctuating. All right, next one, Cain Velasquez, Travis Brown. Velasquez has been out a lot. It's to different injuries. He used to be the champion. We know his game. He uses his cardio. He uses his wrestling, and he's got pretty damn good striking too. That being said, his chin is questionable, and he has had some issues with technical strikers in the past. I wouldn't say Travis Brown is a technical striker, but I think he's got some pretty weird striking, and he's got some very good footwork, and he's pretty fast for being a heavyweight. Velasquez is 2. You could even argue Brown has questionable chin, but I think then that's about even on either side. Takedown defense, Brown is tall, so you would think that's a disadvantage, and it normally is. But Brown, you can watch some of his fights. He has this really, really wide base, and then he's got that patented elbow to the back of the ear. So basically, Brown did that, knocked some people out with that. He generates a lot of power with that, and now everyone's doing that right now. So, but this is the guy that does it and knocks people out. And you see Kane get in that exact position, trying to take down guys against the fence. And I could see that happening here. And I could also even see Brown landing some good strikes. Now, if Kane gets on top of him, it's not good news for Brown. But I'm willing to go with the dog here. Pays over 3.3 right now at 5 dimes. I'll take that. All right, next one. Kat Zingano against Juliana Pena. Kat Zingano coming back. I think she's been away for about 11 months after losing to Rousey in a few seconds. And Pena is on a run with a lot of wins lately. Similar styles, both really good at wrestling, both really strong, and both really strong in the clinch. Kat's probably got an edge striking for sure. Maybe in the clinch too. That's probably where the battle is going to take place. But I'm going to go with Pena, the underdog again. Pays about 2.1, 2.2 right now. She does everything. She sticks to game plans. High fighter IQ. Kat does crazy stuff sometimes. Doesn't always stick to game plans. Kind of hard to tell after she's been away for so long. I could see a pass on this too, but I'm going to go with Pena. I like her straight strikes down the pipe. Closes distance well. Very economical. Does everything right. I don't see any, there's no wasted energy. Nothing wild. I think Pena's got this. All right, we got Big Rig Hendricks against Kelvin here. And, Big Rig, he missed weight again. Only by, half pound, quarter pound or whatever. But he did, so I don't think his mind is in it. I know it's UFC 200. He's probably going to want to win. I do see a big threat for him in round 1 with his big strikes, his left. But I think Kelvin's got this, and I'm going to go with Kelvin. And Hendricks is under pressure. Kelvin's under no pressure to win here. I think he's just – so I'm going to go with Kelvin here. Just a gut pick, really. Dillashaw Asananko. I know I destroyed that pronunciation, but oh well. I think this is going to be a tougher fight than people think, but I'm going to go with TJ Dillashaw. And what I did is I even took minus 3.5 points on the handicap over at 5 dimes, and there you get 1.7, a little bit better juice. All right, Northcutt Martin. I'm fading the hype train again. I'm going Hunt, and I'm going Martin. Enrique Martin has got a list of submission wins. Northcutt, his last fight, got taken down, got subbed. Fight before that, got taken down. Very, very questionable stand-up by the ref, very quick. I don't think he likes being on the ground. He knows that. Yeah, he's good. He's a good striker. He's a young guy with big potential. The odds are totally out of whack. You get Enrique Martin at about 3.9. I'll take that. Thank you. And we're going to go with Martin, fading the UFC hype train again. Sanchez Luzon, this is probably going to be one of the best fights on the card. Everyone wants to watch this matchup. They tried it before. It didn't work out because of injuries and whatnot. But here we go. Damn, this should be 5 rounds, really. But it's only 3, but that's all right. Tough one to pick, but I'm going to go with Sanchez because I think that he's going to be hard for Joe to put away. Joe wins by putting people away. I see him winning this fight by putting Diego away, not by letting this go a few rounds. Round 1 will be crucial. You could hedge out with Joe wins in round 1, but I think these guys are going to go at it. I like Sanchez here, and the judges also like Sanchez, how active he is. He's got a history of winning fights that people said he shouldn't have, according to the judge, and the judges give him it. So I'm going to go with Sanchez here. Dog or pass, and I'm going to pass. And I'm going with the Fireball Kid Gomi. Cards no bet. 3.4 over Jim Miller. Jim Miller is tough. Don't overlook this guy Gomi. Yeah, he got a lot of fights. Both of them have a lot of fights. Gomi's got some good striking. Watch out for his hands. I see him possibly taking Miller out here. All right, those are my quick picks for UFC 200. Join us at telegram.me/sportsbet. We're going to be talking about the fights during the whole card and upcoming to the card, leading up, discussions, picks, prop bets, parlays, free bets, and deals. Check us out, telegram.me/sportsbet. Thanks a lot for watching, and talk to you next time.